Well, welcome back to Peace Guide to Freedom. I'm your host, TK, and today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency. Why is it so important? I'm going to be breaking down some of the layers of it. A lot of times you might hear this is layer 1 project, layer 2 project, layer 3 project. I want to get into why is these layers so critical, especially when you invest into these. Cryptocurrency is going mainstream. There's supposed to be a huge announcement in exactly about 8 days from the time I'm recording this. I'm super excited. This is, if it is what I believe it is, it's gonna be a wonder. And these next 18 months is gonna be something to truly pay attention to. So if you ever wonder, what is cryptocurrency? What is the hype behind it? What the hell is a layer 1 project even means? Well, this episode is for you. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and send this to somebody who is searching for these answers as well, so we can share the knowledge with them. So let's get into a layer 1. What exactly is a layer 1? I'm going to say it in a way where you can easily digest without being so technical. So basically, it's kind of like the foundation of the blockchain ecosystem, right? Look at it as this is where all the security of the peer-to-peer transactions is. Layer 1s are projects like, of course, Bitcoin, right? It helps secure the transaction and do peer-to-peer. This is where the validators be. This is where all the security of the blockchain happens. And then what they have is a layer 2, right? Think of it as if I was building a house, the foundation will be a layer 1, right? And then you have layer 2s where you have speed. And it makes everything flows, right? This is kind of like the electrical wire, right? You want to cut on lights, you want to move through the house, you want to add an elevator, right? Layer 2s do that. What they do is they take congestion off of the ecosystem, speed up transactions so it doesn't take long. Some of you remember the old days. It took you 30, 45 minutes to get your Bitcoin, 30, 45 minutes to get your Ethereum. And now with projects like XRP, XLM, you can get them lightning fast. And that's because they have that scalability, right? It also allows you to build smart contracts. I did a video a while back on the power of smart contracts and how it's going to change everything. Understanding that when you hear about these projects, they have certain functions, and those functions are critical to the infrastructure of the blockchain ecosystem. Now, without, getting too techy, understand that the whole financial landscape is being switched right before our eyes. And these different projects, whether they're layer 1s, layer 2s, or layer 3s, all have functionality in this new system. So understanding it might help you be able to, invest wisely, because like I said, the things that you're investing in is the new financial system of the future, right? So when you hear like a Polygon, which is a layer 2, and what that does is it keeps processing. It speeds up processing by taking some of that traffic and spreading it throughout the blocks. That way, the transactions go a lot faster, and it doesn't slow down like a Wi-Fi signal or something where too many people been on it, right? So layer 2s are critical to handle an increased load and allow more innovation within the blockchain system, if that makes sense to you. Right. Everyday payments, DeFi apps, things of that nature. So, like I said, all of these things are super relative to what's going on and where we're going. Now, when you're investing, when you're looking at these projects and you're understanding, this has peer-to-peer transactions, but it also has ability for smart contracts. And I'll understand that they have different functions built within them. So a lot of times you will probably see a multi dimensional technologies. There we go. To just kind of ensure, like I said, this technology without getting, way too technical. It's just helping us run a lot faster than what we normally do, right? So, like I said, we're in a really, really cool position because we're still early, right? But we're like I said, we're 8 days. So the president announced that he's going to have a big announcement on the 2nd of April, which is in 8 days. And the rumors are that he's going to announce something along the lines of certain cryptocurrency. I'm not going to say the name, but a certain cryptocurrency being taken over the financial transactions for America. And if that happens instantly, it's probably going to make a whole lot of millionaires in this country, and probably some billionaires too. So understanding that the world is about to learn about cryptocurrency, I just want you guys to understand what it is, how it affects you, right? Right now, there's going the tokenization of real world assets, right? Which means that stock market, they're announcing. I've seen an article today that they're announcing that they're going to be open 24/7, 365, right? Because one of the problems with money and even with AI is that nothing can move until the money moves. So if you have a slow monetary system, it stalls things out. I can give you information instantly, but it'll take you, days and weeks to get the funds necessary to move forward with the project. That's the problem. But if I can get you the funds as fast as I can get you the information, just think how fast projects will be instead of having to wait 30 days to buy a house. So you can get a house in 24 hours. You have a house paid for to move in 24 hours, right? So some of the most important things. Now, when you look at uh, layer threes, right, it becomes, this is the day-to-day use, right? These are like the rooms. This is where the actual apps and things are built upon, right? Layer threes are decentralized apps, which means that I can put an app on a blockchain and I don't have to own it, but I can open it up for anybody else to come in and make changes and add to, right? DeFi platforms like Uniswap swap tokens in and out with no middleman. Like, this is huge, right? NFT markets like OpenSea, where you can buy and sell digital art, right? And real estate will be an NFT. You probably see the stock market are going to be NFTs after a while, right? When you need a loan, it can be instant because all your information is right there. Layer three is where we at right now, which is mass adoption. Over these last 10 years, it has been building slowly, but over the last 4 years, it has been speeding up in the background. Now, the data that we have, all of the information that we're going, social media, financing, stock market, all of these things are going to be digitized. And I'm just, I'm trying to keep my composure because there's some big things on the horizon. We're just a week out, and we're right at the cusp of mass adoption. Something that, me and some close loved ones, we've been waiting for, some years now. That is finally here. But I just wanted to come in and just talk to you guys about it, right? Because it's important. And I want you guys to understand, like, this is just not, it's new technology, but it's also going to change the way we look at finance. It's going to change the way we build businesses. It's going to change the way that we look at ownership. Right. I talked about ownership before, but it's more than a cool idea, right? This is real world use that's happening right now, that's taking place right now. This is going to be as impactful as the internet was. It's going to be more impactful than what the iPhone did to cellular phones, with having everything all in one, right? It's going to do that, but with finances and assets. This is the moment which a lot of people are going to start waking up and saying, hold on, I might have to get on. So I just, shot this video real quick just so you can understand what it is. And hope by me explaining it a little bit, that kind of helps you. If you had any other questions about it, just put them in the comment and I answer them. I do have a book, Demystifying Cryptocurrency, where I do go into more detail about all of these. You can check it out. Like I said, I give the first chapter away free, so you can look at it, see if it's something that won't bore you to sleep. If not, then you can purchase it. The book's only $8. But yeah, man, thank you for tuning in today. If you like this episode, it'd be helpful to just hit the subscribe button, share this to somebody who needs to hear this, and don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm out. But this is Keith's Guide to Freedom. I'm your boy TK. You guys